On this fateful day I was blown away. Oh my goodness. The scariest thing I ever saw was not blood. It was the day Amadi stopped kneeling. Not to a king, not to a god, but to his own ancestors. That was the day the wind stopped greeting him. And I knew something was wrong. When praise turned into poison. After the wars ended, Akanmu changed. Every village began to praise Amadi. They came with goats, with wine, with drums. They sang his name louder than the ancestors.
My people,
Amadi,
the time has come to rise.
God of war, Lion of Akanmu. People bowed when he passed. Children touched his feet. Women whispered his name like prayer. At first, he tried to stop them. But praise is sweet. Too sweet. Slowly, Amadi started smiling more. Standing taller. Listening longer. The elders noticed. I noticed first. He stopped waking early. He stopped sitting quietly. And then, he stopped going to the river. That scared me. Because the river was not ordinary water. It was where he spoke to the gods. The silence of the ancestors. One morning, I followed him. He walked toward the river path. Then stopped. Turned back. I walked beside him. Amadi, I said softly. You have not gone to the river for many days. He waved his hand. I will go later. Later. That word shook my chest. Later was how disasters began. That night, I dreamt of drums beating without hands. I woke up sweating. The ancestors were becoming silent. And silence from spirits is not peace. It is warning. What we did not know. While Akanmu praised Amadi, other villages feared him. They met in secret. They traveled far. They found a great chief priest. The priest listened and said, to defeat him, you must first separate him from his ancestors. He told them something evil. Find a woman, 23 years old, untouched by any man. She will carry my spell. She will not fight him. She will make him forget. They found her. Beautiful. Quiet. Smiling too much. The morning everything broke. That morning, Amadi went to the mountain alone. He always went there to think. I wanted to follow. Something held my feet back. Later, villagers whispered. He met a woman. My heart dropped. When he returned, she walked beside him. Their hands touched. And when his skin met hers, I saw it. Even before he did, something left him. Like breath leaving a dying body. He blinked, shook his head, and kept walking. Lust had blinded him. Not love, just desire. He brought her into Akanmu. The village erupted. Women angry. Men confused. Elders afraid. But nobody dared question Amadi. Nobody except me. The night he did not answer. The woman stayed in his hut. She smiled too gently. Touched too softly. That night, I waited. 30 minutes passed. No sound. No voice. I knocked. Nothing. I knocked again. Still nothing. My chest tightened. I pushed the door open. Amadi lay on the bed. Cold sweat. Unconscious. Breathing slow. The woman was gone.
Wake up, please.
I screamed.
Come on, breathe.
The attack at dawn. Before sunrise, horns blew. War cries erupted. The neighboring villages attacked.
No, please.
Our warriors
Just
panicked.
breathe. Don't
Their
leave me.
leader lay unconscious. Fear entered Akanmu like smoke. Men dropped weapons. Some ran. People died. Homes burned. I fought like madness. But one spear cannot stop an army. They captured Amadi. They captured me. Chains beat into my wrist. They dragged us away. And the people of Akanmu watched in shame. Where Amadi's spirit went. While his body slept, his spirit traveled. Later he told me. He stood before the ancestors. They were angry. Their voices were heavy. We sent you because the people forgot us. And now you have forgotten us too. Amadi cried. The first time I ever heard that. He begged. He knelt. He remembered who he was. My prayer in the dark. In prison, I prayed. Not loudly. Not proudly. I cried like a child. Please, I whispered. Don't take him. That night, the wind moved again. The chains vibrated. And I felt power return. The day the lion awoke, they mocked Amadi. Displayed him like an animal.
Take this anymore.
Laughed.
What would you let me go?
Spat. But slowly, his eyes changed. His breath deepened. Muscles tightened. The ancestors had returned. That night, they spoke to him. Hold on. Tomorrow, the god of war returned. When the sun rose, Amadi roared. Not a human sound. A lion sound. The ground cracked. Power exploded. The chains broke. The village screamed. Even I froze. I had never seen that level of strength. The god of war had awakened fully. He freed me. The moment my chains fell, I ran. Straight for the girl. I did not speak. I fought. Anger carried my body. She confessed crying. She was used. I spared her life. But the priest did not escape. The enemy fell. The war ended. After everything, we returned to Akanmu. Quiet village. Broken homes.
The sun sets
But
on our
alive.
path, my love.
Together,
Amadi
we
knelt
walk toward the
again.
dawn.
At the river. At the shrine. Before the ancestors. And this time, he did not rise until the wind answered him. Today, peace has returned. Praise still comes. But Amadi no longer listens to it. He listens upward. And me, I still walk beside him. Watching. Protecting. Reminding him when pride grows loud. Because even a god can fall. If he forgets who gave him power. Question for you. If the whole world praised you every day, would you still remember where your strength truly came from? Or would pride slowly blind you too? Advice from this story. Praise can lift you. But too much praise can destroy you. Power without humility is only another curse. Never forget your source. Because the moment you stop kneeling, something greater may stop standing with you. Thank you for listening to Ancient's Voice of Africa Storytime. If you have a story, a legend, or a memory passed down to you, send it to us. Because the ancestors are still speaking. And their stories are not finished yet. Paw prints fire.